stint behind bars can turn out to be a life sentence for those who are later released. Fox 31's Jessica Fairley speaks with one man who says he's still paying for a crime he committed years ago in the special report, Getting Back on Track.
How do you feel like this has hindered you in your job process?
It's tough.
Ezell Harris says he's no different from anyone else in society. We all make mistakes, but some are more severe than others. Harris, a veteran of Operation Desert Storm, says when he went to discipline his stepson back in 2006, he had no idea that the punishment would land him behind bars.
1 day is too long. 1 minute is too long. You know, anytime your freedom is taken away is too long.
After being released 4 days later, Harris says that's when the true punishment began, a felony on his record that haunts him to this day.
Once they know that you're a convicted felon, they don't want to hear the story. They don't want to know the circumstances. They don't want to know the situation. Once they see it, your application, your resume, it goes in the garbage.
Dougherty County District Attorney Greg Edwards says, unfortunately, this is something many who exit the jail system face.
The vast majority of people in our prison and jail system are high school dropouts. They drop out. So getting a GED, for example, is an important first step.
The Dougherty County Jail works with Albany Technical College to provide classes so that inmates have the opportunity to gain education. But once they exit the system, Edwards say they have to make decisions that will better their chances of finding employment. Harris says he's taken that first step, then the second by getting trained as a commercial driver, but he hasn't found work in that field.
You're constantly looking for jobs that you know you're qualified to do. It's just that you have that one mistake that you made in your life, and you constantly pay for it.
Job specialists with Manpower often have people with criminal records come in for employment, and they say the only way to help someone is if they stay truthful about their past.
Some people make mistakes, and we want to make sure that people get in, no matter what they've done 15 years ago. We want to make sure that they get a job and that they are the right person for the job.
And the best thing to do is to match up the business or the workplace with the potential offender and give some incentives to the businesses to hire them.
He says the community has to stress that the situation is not hopeless. Harris, who now washes cars for a living, says at one point in time he thought it was.
I'm just getting to the point where I can talk about this openly because I was embarrassed by it. But I feel that I have to come out of that shell and speak, and maybe I can help somebody else.
Jessica Fairley, Fox 31 News.